Good evening, and thank you for joining us. We're going to begin with breaking news tonight on the severe weather disaster that is hammering more than 100 million Americans right now from Massachusetts to the Mexican border. As we come on the air, the crisis is expanding. In parts of hard-hit Texas, snow is still falling. And while the power has been restored to millions of people there, about half of Texans now don't have access to clean running water. One city even warning residents only use the water they have to sustain life. In Houston, America's fourth largest city, there are long lines for food, for gas, and even for plumbing supplies. Things are also bad in Oklahoma, where President Biden declared a state of emergency after the longest stretch of sub-zero temperatures there on record. And in Louisiana, 1 million more people also lack clean water tonight. Up and down the East Coast, snow and ice are causing serious car crashes and pulling down power lines, plunging tens of thousands into the dark. This winter storm is also creating a political one, too, with Texas Senator Ted Cruz now under fire after he was spotted on a flight to Cancun while his constituents were suffering in the cold. In a state where the motto is "Don't mess with Texas," tonight pretty much everything there is. CBS's Lonnie Quinn is standing by with the latest forecast, and our team has a lot of new reporting for you tonight. CBS's Janet Shamlian is going to lead us off tonight from Houston. Good evening, Janet.
Nora, good evening. We are inside one of the thousands of homes across Texas that has been ravaged by this storm. Take a look at what a Houston mom and her daughter came home to. The ceiling is gone. Walls throughout this house are buckling. Everything they own is soaked. There will be no easy recovery.
This is where the desk was.
This is what the storm left behind for Sean Theory. When the pipes burst, her world exploded. The house is now unlivable.
I mean, this is a nightmare. This is everyone's nightmare. Your home is, your abode is where you go to find your peace and work, and now I'm uprooted.
The Texas state representative and her 8-year-old daughter are in a hotel. They won't be able to live here for months.
I'm living through Hurricane Harvey all over again.
Theory is among millions in a new phase of misery. With the lights coming back on, the horrors of the storm revealed.
All the business cards were floating. So water was in the drawers. Water is now behind this wall.
Water everywhere or nowhere. The line to get into a plumbing supply store running for blocks. More than 13 million, almost half the state's population, have water issues. In many homes, the tap is dry.
It's been a little crazy. We've got a ton of dirty dishes piled up. It's been really hard with flushing toilets, obviously.
Finding bottled water nearly impossible. Some using snow.
So here I've added some more ice.
Houston opening 11 sites today, giving away water.
You have water? No.
But food is hard to come by. Long lines, often bare shelves.
This is Walmart, guys.
Tonight, frustration boiling over.
I feel like we shouldn't be going through this. It's been like 3 days.
Cases of carbon monoxide poison are surging as people struggle to stay warm. And tonight, this video of Texas Senator Ted Cruz arriving back in Houston under police escort, less than 24 hours after he was spotted on a flight to Cancun, escaping the outages.
We had spent 2 days without power, and my girls wanted to take a trip with their friends and frankly get somewhere it was warmer, and Heidi and I agreed. We took them. I flew them down last night, and then I just flew back today.
There was outrage after these photos became public. CBS News has learned Cruz was originally scheduled to return Saturday, not today. Janet Shamlian, CBS News, Houston.